They said the neon don't cry, but tonight it's bleeding. Last call for the ghost. They're tearing down Tim Riley's bar tonight. Brick by brick, memory by memory, gone from sight. Ash in the glass, old songs in the wire. You can't bulldoze a man already burned in the fire. They're tearing down Tim Riley's bar tonight, but the dead still drink on the flickering light. Hey. Dust on the bottles, jukebox coughing out blues. Barstool prophets with permanent bruises. City came knocking with a cold decree. Condemned by morning, this place can't be. But inside that dive where the neon hung, every lost soul knew where they come from. Tim Riley behind the bar, calm a scar, pouring redemption from a chipped old jar. I walked in broke, pockets full of regret. He said, kid, the night ain't finished yet. He poured me a drink like a father might. Said some men only live after midnight. Hear the chains on the bulldozer rattle like bones. Every swing of steel echoing no dial tones. Last cigarette burning like a funeral star. Who gonna remember Tim Riley's bar? They're tearing down Tim Riley's bar tonight. Brick by brick, memory by memory, gone from sight. Ash in the glass, old songs in the wire. You can't bulldoze a man who already burned in the fire. They're tearing down Tim Riley's bar tonight, but the dead still drink on the flickering light. Men at the counter with yesterday's sin. A soldier still shaking from wars within. A woman who danced till her beauty ran dry. A gambler still chasing a permanent high. All of them drinking like time stood still. All of them speaking up Tim Riley's will. But something felt off in the smoky air, like every face was a memory stare. No one left when the clock hit dawn. No one aged through the years rolled on. Then Tim leaned close with a voice so low. Said, son, there's something you ought to know. This bar burned down years ago in the night. Took all of us with it in flame and light. We never checked out, we just stayed inside. A last call refuge where the lost reside. They're tearing down Tim Riley's bar tonight. Brick by brick, memory by memory, gone from sight. Ash in the glass, old songs in the wire. You can't bulldoze a man who already burned in the fire. They're tearing down Tim Riley's bar tonight, but the dead still drink on the flickering light. Yeah. I felt my pulse like a distant drum. Realized what kind of place I'd become. Not just a bar, but a harbor for pain. A stop for the souls who never caught trains. Outside I heard that demolition roar. Steel two beasts at the phantom door. City crews tearing through brick and beam, trying to wake from a ghost-made dream. But inside we raise one final toast. Living broken and permanent ghost. Tim said when they level this memory down, we finally walk from this limbo town. Walls started fading like smoke in the rain. Neon flickered like a dying refrain. One by one every spirit stood tall as the last brick crumbled and freed us all. Pour one for the lonely, pour one for the gone, pour one for the jukebox, still playing that song. When the world shuts the door and the night gets hard, there's always a seat at Tim Riley's bar. They're tearing down Tim Riley's bar tonight. Brick by brick, memory by memory, gone from sight. Ash in the glass, old songs in the wire. You can't bulldoze a man who already burned in the fire. They tore it down, but we walked from the scar. Free at last from Tim Riley's bar. Yeah. Morning came quiet, dust in the air, empty lies sitting bare. But someone passed on, passed wrong and right. Tim Riley poured one last drink in the light.